There was earlier this morning, apparently a raid by ICE here at a business called Ambiance. Then a crowd started forming outside the perimeter. They started actually surrounding these buildings.
We have a piece of video. You can see that they've gotten the people and they put them in these vans. It was a very strange sight to see.
To the Latinas crying because their husbands, boyfriends are being sent packing, y'all did this to yourselves. And if not you, your Hispanic American cousins, they wanted you gone. Your cousins, your aunties, your nieces and nephews, they wanted to make America great again. That's who you need to be mad at.
What up, my beautiful black people? Welcome to Black People Politics Network. I'm Mr. Red. Today we're going to talk about these ICE protests in Los Angeles and how I believe this signals how scared, weak, and pathetic Trump is. But what's really going to blow your mind is why I believe this. Recently, the Latinas for Trump leader, Elena Garcia, Florida State Senator, she came out after she saw ICE targeting the weakest among us, ICE targeting children, ICE targeting Latin people. And she said, this is not what we voted for. Ma'am, you all absolutely voted for this.
I don't understand. This is not what we voted for. This is exactly what you voted for. No, how can he do this? I've supported him through thick and thin. We told you. No, he promised to only deport the dangerous Latinos, not the good ones. Oh, you dumb fucking bitch.
He gonna feel sorry for you? No, they have an agenda. Your people were the agenda. We told you that the racism, the white replacement theory that they were going in, everything they were gonna do. We told step by step.
So Latinos for Trump have finally spoken against him. It took y'all long enough. Actually, y'all should have did that shit before y'all even elected this man. Because I'm saying, yes, y'all helped elect this man. And now what's going on in Los Angeles is y'all fault. It is y'all fault. Y'all divided y'all vote. And you put this man in office. And what is he doing? He's going against people who are innocent. He's rounding up anybody and everybody that looks like your demographic.
We told y'all that this shit was going to fucking happen. We literally told y'all. We have said this shit since day one, that if that man got back into office, all hell was going to break loose. And look what the fuck happened now.
This kind of low intelligence, bonehead thinking that has us in this position in the first place. How did you not know that this stuff would happen? You were warned by so many people. The proof of Trump being a criminal was right before your faces.
He said he will target and punish those who disagree with him or refuse to bend to his will. He calls these Americans the enemy within.
The people that are causing the problem are professional agitators, they're insurrectionists, they're bad people, they should be in jail. Thank you.
And says that he would use the American military to go after American citizens. Journalists whose stories he doesn't like.
Moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA. You just shut the fuck up.
It is for reasons like these that General Mark Milley, the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Donald Trump's top general, has called Trump, and I quote, fascist to the core.
But some Latin and Hispanic people bought into the lie because they think that they are better than they are. They want proximity to whiteness. Some of them even think that way. I don't want to hear that you did it because of family and conservative values, because in that case, you would have never voted for Donald Trump. He is not a family man. He is not a Christian. He is not a moral man, nor is he a leader. All the evidence was there. He's a compulsive liar, and you all supported him knowing this. I don't have a problem with Hispanic or Latin people. These people are about family. They have pride and dignity. I understand that a lot of these households are conservative in value, which I respect, which is why voting for Trump, a convicted criminal engaged in degenerate practices, including cheating on his wives, potentially being around underage people, hanging with Jeffrey Epstein. He doesn't know the Bible. He cheats and lies to get what he wants. There is nothing about that that is remotely conservative nor leadership-like qualities.
Imagine being so hateful and so racist that you vote for your own mass deportation. Bananas.
They're bringing in drugs, they're bringing in sex trafficking, they're bringing in crime. You literally voted for a convicted felon. Who are you trying to convince? Us or you?
Nah, MAGA, come back to the front. Come back to the front. Y'all was all loud and bold and proud of everything. No. This is exactly what you voted for. Don't sit up here talking about something you were lied to. No, baby, you believe the lie you told yourself. You were trying to rationalize the thoughts of an irrational person, and now you sitting up here acting like you're in confusion. Nah, baby, this is exactly what you voted for.
If you want to know why black people are starting to not trust other communities, it's because you all voted for this man despite having all of this presented to you. How could you think that this type of person should be the leader of the whole country and an inspiration to your children and future generations? Trump has sent in the National Guard and Marines as a show of force against these protests. If you didn't know, protesting is a right that you have in the Constitution. Before presidents send in the National Guard, they are supposed to ask the governor of the state, is this help necessary? Trump did not do this. Additionally, for an administration that is supposed to be saving us money with DOGE and all these cuts and this big, beautiful bill, these troops will cost us over $130 million in taxpayer money. At first, I believe Trump was doing all of this because he was following Project 2025. You know, the thing that none of you that voted for him bothered to read or learn about. The thing that would have told you everything he is doing is a part of his game. Everything that he is doing, you voted for.
So the clown show is yet again so focused on getting a photo op that they forgot to secure funding for the National Guard troops that they sent. That's right. They're sleeping on the floor. They're sleeping on concrete. They don't have lodgings. They don't have food for money or gas or anything. They were sent without provisions or funding secured because that's what happens when you've got jokers running the game. By the way, only 300 showed up, at least in part because some of these folks who received the call sent it to voicemail. So 300 of the 2,000 showed up. I'll let that sink in.
However, this plan was designed for us black people, and it would work because if they are using force against black people, the rest of the country wouldn't care. But Trump couldn't get away with this if he used this kind of force on white people, particularly those who voted for him. The whole plan to dismantle this American system would fall apart if he loses his base. Trump is doing all of this because, in my opinion, it's a distraction. A lot of news is coming out about Trump cheating, the lawsuit in Rockland County, New York, and now an article discussing how voting machines were changed before the 2024 election. We will discuss this in a future video. Trump is getting nervous. He's getting desperate. We've had a decade to see this man in action. The lies are obvious to smart, informed people.
It's making them look twice as cowardly to be sitting up there fully geared up for a bunch of people standing there with signs simply saying, aren't you supposed to be an American? It's our money paying you. Hey, what happened to your oath? Like, by the day, it just makes them look weaker and weaker and weaker.
The United States of America, newsflash, has always been a hellish, dystopian police state for Black Americans. Now, what is going on in Los Angeles just shows that the hellish, dystopian police state that this nation has always truly been is becoming a reality for other communities.
And for any of you who have played poker, Trump has tails. It's easy to see when and why he does what he does. Think about it. Trump's actions are almost predictable. And if they are predictable, we can play the man, not the hand he has. Stay informed, stay engaged, stay revolutionary.